Hey, honey.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, everybody. My name is Ben,
I'm Laura.
and this is Recipe Roulette, a cooking show where we...
Choose a cookbook at random, open to a page at random, and we make whatever it says.
And tonight we're making...
Chocolate dipped madeleines.
Ooh.
And this comes from Crazy About Cookies.
This is actually a cookbook I found in a little free library close to the neighborhood. And I was just like, I'm bringing this back to the house. So, I think we used it for our Christmas cookies last year.
I think so.
Roger agrees. Anyways, let's show you the ingredients.
So for like the cookie part of the cookie, you're gonna need 1 cup of flour, a half a cup of sugar, the zest of 1 lemon, 2 eggs,
Oh, it's gonna stop. Roll away egg.
a stick of melted butter. It says cool, melted and then cooled. So actually stack it in the refrigerator for a few minutes because I forgot to melt it earlier. So yeah, little tip there. Of course you don't want to leave it in too long because then it'll be hard on you and you'll just be like playing this out forever. Yeah. And then you also need, for your sauce, gonna need the dipping part, not really the sauce.
Okay.
But how it's like a chocolate dipped madeleine,
Mm-hmm.
but dipped.
All right, but I thought the white chocolate chips were part of the cookie.
It's all part of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're gonna need a half a cup of white chocolate chips. And then for your chocolate glaze, which is like the other part of the dip, I got a cup and a half of chocolate chips and 3 tablespoons of butter. So I got my mixing bowl. I got my eggs, cracking them in first. Make it easy to get out any eggshells that might fall in. Egg number 1. Nice even crack. Get out as much of that egg as possible. Slow coming. There it goes. That aside for compost. Egg number 2. Again, a nice easy crack. That aside for compost. I'm going to add my lemon zest. Feels like so magical, like the zest of a lemon. And then color of 1 rainbow. The sound of a bird singing. And 2 drops of rain shall all go into this. And I think I forgot to tell you earlier, but also in this recipe, I've got a half a teaspoon of vanilla here. So I'm adding that into my bowl right now. And finally, my sugar. I have a cup of sugar. And I've got my egg beaters right here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Egg beaters right here. I'm gonna plug them in. It says 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to put that on my timer. It's a brand new recipe to me, so I'm following it a little bit more exactly than I might otherwise, because baking can be finicky and, you know, like stick to stuff, especially when you don't know the recipes so well. Timer on for 2 minutes, egg beaters going, see you back in a moment. So my timer went off. Now I'm ready to add my flour and my butter. And it says no to beat again until it thickens. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. Hey Vicky. You guys don't get to see a lot of Vicky. Usually it's cat speak.
Alright, so like I said, they're not Madeleine molds. We're working with what we got. So I got liners in each of my trays, so they'll be easy to clean out. I need a teaspoon, smallest spoon you got if you don't have actual measuring ones. I'm just lazy to get the measuring one. I'm just using the small teaspoon from the silverware drawer. I need the butter, which...
I think the butter is easy to get out. You're putting the batter in here.
Oh, the batter! I'm putting a teaspoon of batter in each of these. Alright, just scoop it out. Try not to make a mess. So don't spread it. It's going to spread naturally. It's a really wet batter, so it will find its own center of gravity inside your stove and spread out. Just it's a nice little dollop in each of these. Weird. This stuff looks like a just giant bowl of peanut butter. Which isn't weird, but yeah, just making me really hungry. I used to love just sitting down. Like, I was the kid that basically would sit down with a spoon and a bucket of peanut butter and just be like, alright, this is my plan for the day. Used to keep a bucket of peanut butter under my bed. There's a lot of reasons why I'm a fat kid. But anyways, so I got the first pan set up. I'm going to fill the other one and then pop these in the oven. So, yeah. I'll let Laura tell you how long everything's going to be in the oven for.
So our oven is currently preheating. It's going to go up to 375. And you're going to put your cookies in for 12 to 15 minutes.
Alright, so we need a double boiler, but we don't own a double boiler. And I really think that a lot of people shouldn't have to own a double boiler because it's only usable like for one thing. So, and I ascribe to the Alton Brown method of cooking. So I got 2 pots, one smaller than the other. So I put my big pot down. You watched me put the water in there. I'm going to set this one right there like that. Line up the handles. Voila! I have a double boiler. Just going to turn my heat up to a nice high. bring the water in the boil, and Laura's going to show you how to make the glaze.
Okay, so I made a few minor adjustments to what Fen showed you. First, I turned the heat all the way up to high, because it was on like a medium high, and yeah. And then I took the top pan out and put the lid on. Both those things are going to make your water boil faster if you're impatient like I am. Okay, so lid comes off.
You got that?
Second pan goes on. Oh, in the meantime, our cookies have beeped. Let's pause this, check on them.
Yeah, they have. We got some golden brown on those cookies. We're going to take these and transfer them to our cooling rack. And Laura's got a mad boil going on that double boiler. So I'll take care of this, you take care of that. And
okay, I need more room over here because I need to go around you, grab my ingredients. Small kitchens.
if you want to help us not have to have a small kitchen, please support us on Patreon. Links down below.
I'm going to drop my butter right in there into my top pan, as well as my chocolate chips. And I'm going to grab my spatula and turn this around because I can't work with it on that side, but that's just me. And I'm going to stir this like frequently. Just keep them moving, because you don't want your chocolate to harden, which it will do. It'll get very weird. And you'll be like, what happened? It's ruined. So yeah, anyways, keep it moving.
We like to move it, move it. We like to move it.
Also goes pretty quick. Of course, you can use this glaze on anything, you know, make a great frosting, a great yeah, anything really you need. A nice chocolate top for just about done. Turn this down a little bit. Getting pretty intense. Butter's just about melted. Just about all incorporated there. And yeah. Okay, we are good. I'm gonna take this out of my water. Set it aside here. And I'm gonna let our cookies cool, and then we'll be back for the next step.
Alright, so our cookies are out of the oven. They're nice and they cooled down a little bit, but not all the way. And we got our chocolate glaze is all set. I'm going to grab 2 spoons, because one of these spoons has got chocolate on it, and the other one I'm just going to use to push some chocolate on top of our cookie. Let's get it kind of spread out here a bit. Then I'm going to take a few of our chocolate bits, push those into the chocolate so they'll be all set in there, and we're going to Now, normally you'd refrigerate these for how long?
You would.
Just let them set out until they harden.
Hold on. Normally we're just changing everything's up, but you would let them set aside and harden.
All right, but we're impatient, so I'm gonna pop a couple of these in the freezer so we can have our first bite. But this is basically just how I'm gonna decorate the rest of the cookies. So we'll see you back for the first bite. All right, you wanna grab a cookie? Cheers.
Cheers.
These are really good.
They are really good. Love how the lemon really comes through.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the sweetness of the chocolate. So yeah, we did not do, obviously, like a traditional Madeleine. It's not shaped right. And we spread the chocolate on and just kind of dropped on the white chocolate chips on top. So we made our own version.
These are quick and easy Madeleines.
Yeah. Quick, easy chocolate Madeleine. Chocolate covered Madeleines.
Yeah.
Oh. If you end up making these, share a picture and tag us and we'll show it off to everybody too.
Yeah. Board Barista Productions on Facebook. So. But, yeah.
Okay, so before we finish these, we gotta figure out what we're making next week.
Oh yeah. Alright, so I've already blocked off the meat recipes.
And
stop.
I thought that's what I say.
Ah, okay.
And stop.
Give me number 1 through 6.
5.
Salad dressing number 2.
What is salad dressing number 2? It's got tahini,
Mm-hmm.
tamari,
Mm-hmm.
and water.
Do we want to do a do-over? Well, that's going to be a really short episode.
Why don't we do a quinoa salad with it?
That's going to be a better episode.
Nice spring, summer quinoa salad with a tahini dressing. Sounds yummy.
That's really yummy. So don't forget to hit that notification bell if you're already a subscriber so you can see when this episode we're talking about filming goes live. And yeah, if you're not a subscriber, why aren't you? It's just a click down there, subscribe. And if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and also share this. All those things let YouTube know we're doing a good job. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
I think that's everything.
Okay, bye everybody.
Peace.